Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrod, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in the Caverns beneath Canabras. Last time we met some mongrels, Lan and Windog, and they said they have a way for us to get back to the surface, so we're going to go to their village and see how we can do that.
Forget it.
Wow, Lan usually doesn't fail mobility checks.
The mongrel did it.
Alright. Giant spider.
You've crossed the
Be
wrong
careful,
mongrel.
everyone.
You won't survive me.
I'm gone.
Let's see, who can use... There, she can use the inflict wound scrolls, because this is good healing for Frosty in tandem. Alright, in here is an optional fight. It's a little tough, especially since I'm playing on core difficulty, but
Thanks,
it's worth
Lan.
it.
You're so awesome, Lan.
Alright.
You can trust me.
Let's do what I can to get ready for this. Let's see here. Portion of a large person. I don't want you to use that. I want Lan to use that. Excellent. 2d12. Alright. Armor class of 24. Also want Lan to use this. There we go. That gives him +5, 2 attacks at +5 for 2 to 12 damage. Excellent.
Let us bide our time.
Alright. Cast Magic Feint on tandem. Yeah, every time you add a new party member, it really messes with all of your missions. There we go. That'll work. Alright, small earth elemental.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Okay. We cleared that one pretty easily.
Well,
I found something.
And this is the whole reason for going in here. Wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
More loot.
Follow my steps.
I'll cut you wide
Yet
open.
another obstacle.
Let's head out.
What's that there?
Come on.
Tear your throat out.
Alright.
Let us be careful.
Windog glances at Land, who is fixed on his slipping bowstring, quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow with beneath her hood. Listen here. You don't know who you are. I don't know who you are or where you come from. But you and I, the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to soul. Really? Kinda stabbing Land in the back there, aren't you? Lan is sure the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan. Windog grimaces with guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me it sounds like suicide. The worst part is the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. Don't you want to save the kids who are lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Land's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps you can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. I will think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief. Don't show Chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Yeah, Windalog has not made a very positive impression on me, so I think I'm gonna go with Lan on this one.
Tread lightly.
Your first impression of the mongrel village is a squalid dump. The odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom. Deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air. A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in a limp, wispy strands. His face has distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, eh? In time, are upon us indeed. Chief Saul, we found the angel sword. We found the ones who can wield it. Lan points at you. We had a vision, and now the angel sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside of them. Gather your tribe. Anyone who can handle weapons. Young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Saul raises his head with raggedly broken forenails. Ah, Lan. Always dreaming. Always talking. You're too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Saul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Land trusts people because he likes to believe it. Isn't it right, Land? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Windog stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. I think I'm gonna back up Land here. Definitely gonna back up Land. Land speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, and dancing with multicolored sparks. The sunbeam passes through the stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. I have performed a lawful action. Saul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So, true, the angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lang gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. If I wasn't sure all the time if you would support him. Windog hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen, these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. With the blessing of angels, we will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiot. You see brilliant light, and now you think even the maze is no match for you. You always think the worst, Window. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Land. But we are neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a message to shaman all the tribes. It will take some yesh, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Land. Wait, Uplanderish. Rest while you are one of our huts. Our home is your home. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for these kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Alright, time to level up. Alright, let's start off with Frosty. I'm going to take second level in Divine Hunter. Knowledge Arcane, Lore Religion, Persuasion, and I'll go ahead and do Lore Nature. Alright, Precise Shot. Now let's choose a spell, so Aspect of the Falcon. Yeah, I think that'll work since I'm actually going to go ranged this time. Usually I do a melee character. Now Sela, I'm going to do something a little bit different with Sela because Sela was actually not always a paladin. So I am going to choose to make her a sacred huntsman. Now for this, she gets athletics, mobility, and trickery. It's the most important thing for her to have. There we go. Now let's choose a domain for her. Most of these domains are C. Touch of good. You can touch a creature's standard. Yeah, I go sun domain for her. Alright, now or her animal companion. She would normally just get a horse as a paladin. And I've got a mastodon. An elk. Yeah, I like the idea of giving her an elk. Since she's friends with Knights of the Stag, so that makes kind of sense. Alright. So now, let's give her Bless. And Inflict Light Wounds. That will help her heal Frosty and Tandem. Alright. Camilla. I guess she can stay here. I really don't like her, so I'm not going to keep her around very much. I don't care what you do, really. Give you the healing one. That might be useful. Alright, Lan. Lan is definitely going to be a Zen Archer all the way. Athletics, mobility, and perception are what he's really good at. Alright, precise shot for Lan too. Way of the longbow. Windlog. Also not going to use her, so I'll just follow her template that she's already got. Weapon focus. Longbow. Tandem was gave the level, so you're gonna get mobility, stealth. Alright. Stag. Alright, now you're gonna be a bulwark. So I'm gonna give you athletics and mobility. And dodge. Bloodmaw. Bogey, rascal, spot, nah. Valiant. Perfect name for Seedla's animal companion. Alright. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not obstentious clothing approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hortius Gurm. That's right, that Gurm. No doubt you've heard of me. If you spent any time at all in the city, I have a business proposition with you. Well, literally, I have never spent any time in the city. I mean, I just got healed and then fell into a chasm. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived to the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Yeah, tell me about it. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabras. And I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing around from one ball to the next, but the Guaran Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horger Squirm to thank for that. Alright, what kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. If you have any intention of seeking out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect, we must find a route back to the surface of the city if there's anything left of it. You look like you've spent your entire life surviving in the wilderness. I can't think of a better recommendation given the circumstances. You are strong. It will be no trouble for you. But I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through these caverns playing at scouts. My proposal is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabras elite. Truth is, I'm just going to take him along first anyway, so let's see if I can get some more money out of this fat bastard. Why not 10,000 or 100? Yeah. Alright, deal. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Alright, yeah. Hey, uplanders, come and see my wares. Oh, good, a merchant. You there, a tall woman with a face deformed by enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing you off her double row of small sharp teeth. You from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyer. Let's trade. Yes, let's trade. Alright. Let's get rid of, well, all this junk. Don't need another crossbow. Alright, but now what does she have to actually do need? So throwing axe, that'd be good. Cold iron, great axe, short bow. Can't say she really has anything I need. The hide armor might be nice for now. Guess that'll do it.
I'm gone.
The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I warned Aniva and that old guy who's won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Windrug's Gog. Are you sure the maze is the only way to the surface? There was another passage, one I used with my dad when we left and then came back. The chief backed in. We found it, filled it up to stop anybody else going against the ancestors' wishes. And what the ancestor wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure of everything right now, but we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. All the tribes, so a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel standards, yes. But don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. What do you think happened to Windowog? I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her. She'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she tries to deny it. Let's go. There's no time to lose. Alright. Okay, let's adjust my formations again. There we go, that looks good.
Follow my steps.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Tribes are gathering soon. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them just another while longer. Knowing Saul, preparations will take the best part of a day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves and see what is what. And with that, I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching.